Since last night, severe storms pushing through the upper Texas coastline. Galveston, we had tornado warnings that sounded into the overnight. Surveys, in fact, ongoing for a couple of areas out of Louisiana and Mississippi. Houston, we saw those storms move through. Some gusty winds, about 30,000 people last night lost power at one point. Now we've seen some improvements there, a nicer day for our Sunday behind the storm. But now we continue to watch as that risk of some damage and some definitely disruptive weather continues tonight. We had about 6 reports of tornadoes overnight out of Louisiana and early this morning into Mississippi. A couple reports of tornado damage too that we'll be eyeing up close in and around the panhandle of Florida from earlier today. But a lot of wind reports, wind gusts topped 70 miles an hour. Lake Charles, 72-mile-an-hour gust. Lumberton, Texas at 70. West Columbia at 68. So definitely a pretty impressive line of storms that weakened slightly through the mid-morning hours, but now we're expecting to see it further intensify as we go through this evening, and then it'll peter off just before midnight. Our storm sitting nicely over the southeast. It's going to actually start to open up and weaken a touch. You can see that nicely in the water vapor imagery. You can see it kind of unwinding a bit, but the cold front is still charged, and we have a highly sheared environment, which means we have a change in wind direction with height as we go up in the atmosphere. Winds out of the south providing this line of storms through Florida and South Georgia with an ample amount of moisture, especially coming in out of the Gulf. We've had some daytime heat through the afternoon, and with that twisting component, especially as we go up about 10,000 feet, 2 miles high, you can see the wind shift out of the southwest. That's what helps keep the opportunity of tornadoes on the board. So we have a watch that runs to the East Coast until 8 p.m. this evening. Jacksonville, St. Augustine, up the I-95 corridor into southeast Georgia. Just make sure that you have ways to receive alerts as we go through tonight. Want to make sure that you know that safe place in the event that a warning sounds. By 6 o'clock dinner time, we'll see the leading edge of those storms push out of Savannah, still slicing through southeast Georgia. Jacksonville on the doorstep down through the Big Bend. And then we start to see those storms push into the I-4 corridor by about 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Daytona Beach, we've got our eyes on you. Thankfully not in that tornado watch, but we're expecting storms to push their way closer to the Speedway probably by about 9 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. So all those campers in the infield, just make sure that you've got, a sturdy structure and a safe place to be as those storms come rumbling in, thankfully after the race. But we do have rain on the board that's been soaking the Carolinas, now stretching up into the Delmarva, Washington, D.C. Little light showers out of Philadelphia. We do have an isolated flood risk. This is kind of just some leftover showers, some wet roads, maybe a little runoff. Ponding could be a concern as we go through this evening. We've picked up about an inch in some cases already today, and Raleigh, maybe about another inch of rain still expected to fall by early tomorrow morning. The good news for the south is that we do open things up with some sunshine at the start of the week, and we're warming into the 60s come Tuesday in Raleigh.